Wonderful story of Snow White and Rose Red. Snow White and Rose Red. Once there lived a poor widow in a little cottage with her two sweet daughters. One was called Snow White and the other Rose Red. The widow would spin the yarn on the spindle and her daughters would help their mother. One winter's evening, as they were doing just that, someone knocked front door. The mother said, Red Rose, open the door quickly. It must be some travelers seeking shelter. Rose Red, when opened the door, there was a big bear. Rose Red screamed and sprang back in terror. I won't hurt you. I only wish to warm myself a little. The bear began to speak. A few days after staying with them, the bear said, I need to go into the woods now, or else the evil dwarf will steal my hidden treasure. Snow White and Rose Red bade farewell to the bear. After a few days, Snow White and Rose Red went into the wood to get firewood. There they saw a dwarf. His long white beard was stuck into a crack of a big tree which lay felled on the ground. The dwarf was trying to pull out his beard. When he saw the girls, he said, Come here and help me. Snow White took a pair of scissors out of her pocket and cut the end of the dwarf's beard. You stupid girl, how dare you cut my beautiful beard? Shouted the dwarf and left. Some time after, when the two girls went to catch some fish for dinner, they saw the same dwarf. He was trying to pull out his beard that was twisted with the fishing line. This time, Rose Red took out her scissors and cut off a small part of the dwarf's beard to free him. Not long afterwards, Snow White and Rose Red were on the way to the town to buy needles and threads. Suddenly they heard a loud cry and saw the same old dwarf in a huge bird's claws. To free the dwarf, the kind-hearted girls ran and got hold of the little man and struggled so long with the bird that at last he let go his prey. The dwarf fell down and yelled. Suddenly, the bear, who heard the dwarf yelling, came trotting towards them and gave the dwarf a single blow with his paw. And he never moved again. Right at that time, the girl saw a handsome man dressed in splendid clothes. I am a prince, he said. I was bewitched by that wicked dwarf and had to run about the forest as a bear. Now that he is dead, I am a human again. The prince took both the girls to his palace. Snow White married to the prince and Rose Red to his brother. All lived happily ever after.